Hello, Australia, and welcome back to Australia Pension Guide, a reliable place for clear, balanced, and trustworthy information about Centrelink payments, government assistance, and practical guidance for older Australians. If you are a senior, an age pension recipient, or someone supporting an older family member, you are in the right place. Today's video is particularly important because 2026 is introducing a wide range of legal and policy changes that will directly affect the financial security, healthcare access, housing options, and everyday life of older Australians. Some of these updates are already written into law, while others are part of reforms now being implemented nationwide. Unfortunately, many seniors are still unaware of how these changes may affect them personally. That is why we are taking the time in this video to explain everything step by step, in plain and simple language, so you clearly understand what is changing, why it matters, and how you can prepare. Please watch carefully, because even one of these updates could influence your pension payments, health care entitlements, housing situation, or legal rights. If you find this information helpful, please like the video, subscribe to Australia Pension Guide, and share it with anyone who may benefit from understanding these important updates. One of the most significant developments in 2026 involves changes to the age pension assessment system. The government is refining how income and assets are evaluated to better reflect modern retirement arrangements. While the age pension will remain means-tested, certain income sources will now be assessed differently. These include account-based pensions, superannuation withdrawals, and selected investment products. The intention behind these changes is to improve fairness and long-term sustainability. For many seniors, this may result in more frequent adjustments to pension payments, as assessments will be based more closely on actual withdrawals rather than assumed earnings. Some retirees may see small increases, while others could experience reductions depending on how their income is recalculated under the updated rules. Because of this, it is now more important than ever to regularly review your Centrelink information and ensure that all details are accurate and up to date. Superannuation access and retirement planning rules are also changing in 2026. The government has strengthened minimum drawdown requirements for older Australians who hold superannuation accounts. These measures are designed to ensure superannuation is primarily used as a retirement income source rather than as a long-term estate planning tool. Seniors aged 75 and over will be more closely monitored to confirm that minimum withdrawals are being met, and repeated non-compliance may lead to penalties. At the same time, there are positive developments. New consumer protection measures have been introduced to better protect retirees from unsuitable or high-risk financial products. These include clearer disclosure rules, tougher penalties for advisors who act against a senior's best interests, and additional safeguards for retirees who may be vulnerable. Healthcare regulations are also evolving in ways that directly impact older Australians. From 2026, Medicare and bulk billing reforms will expand, but eligibility and coverage will become more targeted. Seniors managing chronic or long-term medical conditions will benefit from enhanced care plans, allowing for longer GP consultations and improved coordination between doctors, specialists, and allied health providers. However, some services that were previously widely available may now require stricter eligibility, particularly for certain elective procedures or diagnostic tests. This makes it essential for seniors to clearly understand their entitlements and actively manage referrals and care plans in consultation with their general practitioner. Aged care laws are undergoing the most extensive reform seen to date. From 2026, a completely new aged care framework will replace the existing system, providing seniors with clearer rights whether they receive care at home or in residential facilities. Protections relating to quality of care, fee transparency, and complaint handling will be strengthened. Providers will face tougher consequences for poor standards, and families will have greater access to information about care performance. At the same time, the funding structure is changing, and some seniors may be required to contribute more based on their income and assets. While these reforms are designed to improve fairness and accountability, careful financial planning is now more important than ever before entering aged care. Housing rules affecting seniors are also being updated. Downsizing incentives remain available, but eligibility criteria have been refined to ensure support reaches those genuinely moving into smaller or more suitable homes. Seniors who sell their family home may still be able to contribute proceeds to superannuation beyond previous age limits, though reporting and compliance requirements are now stricter. In addition, tenancy laws in several states have been strengthened to provide better protections for older renters. These include longer lease options, limits on excessive rent increases, and stronger safeguards against unfair eviction. While these changes are positive, they also mean seniors need to be fully aware of their rights and responsibilities. Digital access to government services is another major area of change. Older Australians will increasingly be expected to use secure digital identity systems when accessing Centrelink, Medicare, MyGov, and other essential services. While non-digital options will still exist, the transition toward online platforms is accelerating. New regulations aim to reduce fraud and identity theft by introducing stronger verification processes and limiting unauthorized access. Seniors who are less confident with technology may find this transition challenging at first, but expanded support services are available. Learning how these systems work is important to avoid delays, disruptions, or missed payments. Cost of living and consumer protection laws are also being strengthened in 2026. Energy pricing rules now include improved concessions for pensioners and low-income seniors, clearer billing standards, and limits on unexpected price increases. Telecommunications regulations have also tightened to prevent older Australians from being locked into unfair contracts or overcharged for services. Scams targeting seniors remain a serious concern, and new penalties are being applied to companies that fail to protect consumers adequately. Seniors are encouraged to carefully review bills and report any suspicious activity without delay. Transport and mobility regulations are changing as well. Driver license assessment rules for older Australians are being clarified, particularly around medical reporting requirements. While most seniors continue to drive safely, greater consistency across states is being introduced to ensure fairness. Public transport concessions will be maintained and, in some areas, expanded to ensure affordable access for seniors who choose not to drive. Legal protections are also being strengthened, particularly in areas such as estate planning and elder abuse prevention. Rules around powers of attorney, guardianship, and financial exploitation are becoming clearer. Financial institutions now have stricter obligations to act when suspicious activity is detected, and reporting requirements are stronger when abuse is suspected. Seniors are encouraged to review legal documents regularly and seek independent advice to ensure their wishes are properly protected. Employment and volunteering laws affecting older Australians are also being updated. Seniors who continue to work or volunteer will benefit from clearer guidance on income reporting, workplace protections, and anti-discrimination measures. The work bonus remains in place, allowing pensioners to earn additional income without reducing their pension, but reporting requirements are now more strictly enforced. Accurate reporting is essential to avoid overpayments, debts, or unexpected pension reductions. Taken together, these reforms represent a major shift in how older Australians interact with government services, healthcare systems, housing arrangements, and financial institutions. While these changes aim to improve fairness, safety, and long-term support, they also require seniors to stay informed and proactive. Keeping up to date, asking questions, and seeking advice has never been more important. At Australia Pension Guide, our goal is to ensure older Australians are well-informed and confident. We simplify complex policy and legal changes into clear, practical explanations so you can make informed decisions about your future. If this video was helpful, please like it, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you do not miss future updates. Most importantly, share this information with friends, family members, or neighbors who may not yet be aware of these important changes. Thank you for watching. Take care, and we will see you again soon with more essential updates.